Hi guys. Hi, my name is Ribha Rathore Malhotra and I am here with you guys to give you a very small lecture on resume writing. So I'll give you a little bit of introduction of myself. I have been working with Naukri for a very long time in resume writing department, and it's been like 4 years for me, and I have worked on different kind of resumes starting from a freshers resume to a senior level VP director level resume. I have also worked on different kind of resume as well, so these are the levels I was talking of. Probably I can talk on the different fields that I have, be it sales, be it marketing, be it your supply chain, your healthcare, teaching, anything. I mean, I have experience in each and every field. So, probably thinking why I am here. Like, I am here to give a small introduction, share a few tricks with you, how resume writing can be, how a good and well designed resume can help you to fetch more opportunities in the market, right? So, let's first talk about what is resume. So, basically, it's a glimpse, it's a snapshot of what exactly your overall career, your overall academics have been, right? What have been your experiences and what are your strengths, what are your not weaknesses. Definitely we will not talk about that, but yeah, what are your strengths, why a recruiter should hire you is a question that is answered by a well designed and well structured resume, right? Now, basically, what are the contents? It's very simple. It should have a small summary which talks about, brief about, probably it will have few liners. Then there is a section called core competencies, wherein you can share about your soft skills. You can talk about your other important other skills as well, so technical skills, you say. You talk about your computer skills, you talk about your academic skills, your past experience, your current experiences, what have been the achievements. So this is something which is very tricky, but something which actually interests a recruiter. What are your achievements? Definitely a very big point, be it your academic achievements. If you're a fresher, definitely highlight them in such a way that a recruiter gets a glimpse of that on a very first page. So let's talk about, I'm not going to go much deeper into what exactly the resume writing is, what is a resume and everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share a few a few tricks which can really help you. It has helped many of my clients throughout my years with them, and it is still helping them. Many of my clients have come back to me telling me that a well designed resume has helped them to fetch more than one opportunity, and how they were at advantage with the recruiter. They were on the better side to negotiate with them when it comes to salary and everything, right? So first we'll talk about the look and feel of the resume. Definitely the resume should, for a fresher, should not be of more than one page. But if there are achievements and everything, it can go to two pager also. And with the experienced people with more than one to, till 7 years of experience, the resume can go up to two pages. And with senior above 10 years, it can go up to three pages also. 3 page is something that we look at. Definitely for the IT resumes, they go for main lengths, like they go for the 5 pager, 7 pager also, because they have a lot of projects also with them which they have done during the tenure of their organizations, and they have done during their academic tenure as well. Okay, now if we talk about the look and feel, you can easily get kind of various formats from online. It is very easy to find a good format for online, but try to pick a very simple one, very not very fancy, not very colorful. Something which is simple yet elegant is something that I would suggest. Right now, what kind of fonts to be used? So fonts, there are various fonts, sorry, but definitely which I use is something Cambria Calibri. It's my my go-to kind of. I use it on a often, and it is something that is liked by my clients, right? So throughout the years I have an understanding, okay, this is the font that is going on really well, so I tend to use that one. Now, Calibri, Cambria, Vardhana, Arial, something that really works out. When you are, and the font size should be 10. When you are using Vardhana, use it 9 because it's already a larger font. Okay. Now, this was about the font. Now, let's talk about what kind of details should be there in the resume. So not so there are a lot of details that are there, so should give a lot of details. Sometimes you tend to have so much information that you do not understand, okay, first page pe kya jayega, second page pe kya jayega, right? So do not have to worry on that part. Okay, so first you make a good profile summary. A profile summary is kind of ki agar recruiter is in such a hurry that he or she does not have that kind of time, when he go through your entire resume, at least summary se usko idea lag jaye, okay, this is what he or she is doing. Acha, interest, it is creating a kind of interest, then he is moving on to your rest of your resume. So our motto is to make his interest arised at profile summary level itself. So for a fresher, probably a 5-liner profile bullets for profile summary would suffice. Now, what the profile summary should talk, it can talk of one of your achievement. It should talk about your skills. It should talk about what are your interest areas, and it should talk about one of your achievement. This is something it should go. Then I'm just talking about the fresher resume as of now. I'm not talking about the experienced one. Now after that you can make a different section called a soft skill section, right, wherein you can talk, communication is your strength, negotiation is your strength, then cross functional coordination, or soft spoken, team building, team player. So these are some of your soft skills, right? Excellent communicator, something like this. So these are generic ones, you can use it. Then what comes is, since you are a fresher, you won't be holding any experience. So but in case of experience, the next section that comes after this is the experience section. So you tend to start, the chronology has to be from the current to the past. So talk about your current company first, then the earlier one, then the earliest one. Okay, so this is the section that has to go out. Now if let's say you're a fresher, then you tend to skip this section. We talk the next section that comes up is your academic details. You talk about the way it has to be written. It has to be a one-liner, and एक ही line में आपको बताना है कि आपने यहाँ से, for example, I'll give you. So for me, I'll tell you, BCom from Guru Nanak Girls College, Ludhiana, in 2009 with 75%. So what all am I covering? You need to see. I'm using one line only, but what information I'm providing is, I'm telling them what graduation, I'm telling them institute name, I'm telling them my location from where I have done it, I'm telling the year I have completed, I'm also telling the percentage. Similarly, you go with the post graduation, you go with the under graduation, then again the chronology has to be the latest one, MBA, BCom, 12th, 10th, that's it, right? Once this is complete, if you have done any kind of certification, then that comes your certification, whatever certifications you have done. After certification, you make another section which talks about your probably any trainings attended. So being people tend to industrial trainings, there are a lot of industrial training, teaching trainings, everything are there. So you mention your trainings. Then if you have done academic projects, talk about that also. Again, for since you are a fresher, you do not have experience, you need to highlight what have you done in your academic career itself, which has helped, which shows that you have that kind of caliber to go for a certain kind of a job, right? So this is, once the project section is also completed, talk about your IT skills. Now IT skills, little tricky here. So not everyone has Adobe, Photoshop and everything they have done. So go with simple MS Office, everyone has done that. Simple Word, present. So when you write skilled in MS Office, so when you write MS Office, it covers a lot of things. It covers your Word, it covers your PowerPoint, and then you write other internet applications, right? So everyone is using internet these days, so browsing and everything is everyone day. So what we are telling here, you know how to use MS Office and you have basic knowledge of other browsers to use. That is easy. Okay, that is done. The last important section. Here many people make many mistakes. So last section is your personal details. Here people tell a lot of details which is not really required. So what is required here? What is required here is you tell your date of birth here. Okay, 1 is your date of birth, 2 is your languages known. Now languages, English, Hindi, definitely everyone would be doing. Then your regional language you can add, probably Tamil, Telugu or Bengali or whatever, but English should be there, and English should be kept at first. English, Hindi, XYZ, like that. Now you have done that. Then in the third section that you have to mention is address. If you have to address, current address, present, permanent address, do that. If you do not, simply mention address and mention it with the pin code. That's the best part. Okay, so should mention it with the pin code, really puts an impact, right? Yeah, I think these are the sections. And if you try, if you are trying to apply overseas, probably going for Canada or anything, so then do mention your passport details, do mention your nationality also in the personal details itself. Okay, so I think this is how it covers. So try to understand that it's not the resume, the look and feel of the resume that is going to talk for you, or help you to fetch an opportunity. It is definitely what the content there, the look and feel is important. I'm not saying it's not important, it is always important, and it is always good to have a proper formatized resume, but what is in there is something which is more important than that, right? The content always weighs more than the look and feel, definitely. I hope that the session has been helpful. I have shared few of my tricks and would be helpful, and this over